Hey guys, Cindy Williams here, the Wanderlust CEO. I have the amazing Amy Graves from Endless Shore Travel today. How are you, Amy?
I'm doing awesome. How are you?
Oh my gosh, I'm amazing. And I have to say, I love your cute little set. Like your little, if you see your passport and your glow, you are travel,
I
100%.
know. I'm working. It's a work in progress. My daughter moved out and I took over her bedroom as my office.
Yes, that's right, Mama. You're like, listen, that is real estate I'm going to use to make my empire, which you have well at
Absolutely.
hand and started. You're actually a graduate of our Careers on Vacation Mastermind, correct?
I am.
Yay! Well, thank you for sharing your story today. And tell the audience, if you would, where you were before taking Careers on Vacation, where your business was before, and where you are now.
Well, I had no business before Careers on
You were
Vacation.
brand new, a newbie.
Yes, I was a dreamer. So, yes, no business. I had always dreamt about being in the travel industry for 30 plus years. It's always been something on my mind and started brand new. And here I am now. I graduated in September, I think, from the program.
Amazing.
And yeah, working my business, making sales, booking trips, loving it.
Isn't it crazy? In just that short amount of time, you're already up, established, operational, booking vacations. That's amazing.
It blows my mind.
Tell everybody what's been your biggest win or celebration since taking the program.
Oh, probably just doing it. Honestly, it's literally been a dream forever
Yeah.
and just never started. And now here I am. I think it was a month into the course and I had booked 6 cabins on a cruise. I, you know,
Yay!
yeah. So, and I'm traveling more, which is incredible. So yeah, my biggest win is finally just saying, what do I have to lose? This
What
is
do I have to lose? And a
okay.
month in, you're booking 6 cabins on a cruise. So basically paid for our course before you even graduated. Is that fair to say?
Absolutely. Yep.
Easy return on investment, done, right?
Yes.
I love that. And I love that you said I was a dreamer for so long, because I think so many people sit in that place of like, I'd love to do it. It seems like that would be amazing. Yes, but that's a life for other people. I
Yep.
wouldn't know how to do that. Where would I even begin?
How do I
But
get started?
how do
Yeah.
you even get started? Which brings me to, how did you find us? Was it hard for you to jump in at the beginning? What was that process like for you once you said, you know what, maybe I should take action on this dream? You found us. What was that whole journey like for you personally?
I stalked you.
I love it. People, I've heard binge watch, stalk, whatever. It's all good.
Really long time. I would stumble upon you, whether it be I had done a Google search or I was on YouTube or something popped up on Facebook. And it was probably a year of you
Wow.
just always kept showing up somewhere. And I was like,
I know how to market. I mean, I'd teach you all my tricks, but I do know how to market.
absolutely. And I kept like watching and I'm like, oh, I just, no, can't do it, can't do it. And yeah, one day I was like, all right, I'm going to schedule this discovery call. I'm going to see what this is all about.
Yeah.
And it was, it, I was a little hesitant at first just because I think my husband thought I was insane.
Yeah.
I'm, an empty nester, 50 some odd years old, and here I am starting a business.
Uh,
Yeah, so it was a hesitant at first, and then once I made the decision, both feet jumped in, closed my eyes, and was like, all right, I'm gonna take everything I can from this and just soak it all in.
and I'm glad you brought that up because it should feel like hesitation.
Hmm.
It should feel scary. It should feel a little like, I'm going to start a business. This is serious stuff. And then you're saying, am I going to invest in myself? Because I always tell people, like, you're either ready to do it or you're not.
Hmm.
And when you are, then you're going to show up and say, yes, give me the tools that I need. So
Right.
it's okay that it feel like, I always say in my webinars and trainings that I do on YouTube, fearful but forward
Hmm.
is what will get you there. But once you moved past that fearful but forward, you stepped into that, what happened on your first, or when did you feel like, oh, okay, I did the right thing? Was it the first call? Was it week 12? When did you be like, when were you like, okay, my money is not at risk here?
Yeah, it was almost instantly starting, like getting the first module and going through and the first call. And it was like, it just clicked. This is what I was meant to do. Like
I
it was,
love it.
yeah, it was like the little light bulbs went on, and it was just amazing. It was like, all right, finally the pieces all have lined up and I'm ready to do this. And it was instant for me after I had made the decision. Just my thought was, I'm giving this my all.
Yeah.
The worst thing that can happen is A, it's not for me, or B, it's not for me. That's it. I have nothing to lose. So yeah, it was instant for me.
Nothing to lose and everything to gain, which is good. And that's what
Yep.
we always tell people, we try not to oversell the program, because we try to talk to you about the program. Here's what's included. But then when you get into it, we want to under promise and over deliver. And
Mhm.
with that, I'll ask you, what was it like to be in the program, especially as a new agent? Who I always say, like with new agents, it's not the questions you ask that get you in trouble. It's the questions you don't even know to ask
Yep.
on how to properly set this thing up to be successful. But
Yep.
what was that support process like for you? Like, would you have ever been able to figure all this out, or on your own, or?
Absolutely not. No, and the one thing that I really liked about the program is that we were all at different stages. So at first I was like, well, how is this going to work? I'm just starting out and this person's going to be, but it was awesome because at different points, people had different questions. It was like, oh, okay, I'm going to jot this down because 3 weeks from now, I'm going to come across this. So just having everybody kind of at their own stage, at their own pace. So you, not only were you answering my questions, but you were answering the questions that I was probably never going to think to ask in 3 weeks. So it was, the way you have it set up is awesome for that, because it was just, and everybody's questions mindset is different. So you were getting a whole bunch of information that I would have had no clue I even needed.
That really is the power of a mastermind.
Yeah.
And we have, for new agents, we have a new agent track. For experienced agents, we have an experienced agent track. But bringing that group together and having those different levels, but with access to the information that they need and the ability to ask questions in that format. Even
Right.
the agents, I did a case study just before this one, Evie, she was in the program with you at the same time. She had been doing this for 10 years. And she's like, I learned some stuff from the new people, and I went and did it, and it helped me have results in a different area.
Yeah.
And that's the power of a mastermind, when you bring this group together and you set the tone and you give them the tools and resources. But also as a new agent, I feel like seeing where the bigger agencies already are and the people already booking a ton of cruises and having a bunch of business, it opens your perception.
Yeah.
To go, not only is this viable, but that's where I'm going to be in 6 months or in a year or in 2 years, right?
Exactly. Yep. It was very motivating, and it was so helpful. Just the whole group atmosphere, and being able to hop on the Facebook when we weren't on live calls, and just be like, all right, I'm really stuck here. And 5 people would be like, yep, I know exactly what you need. So it was just always someone there, no matter what, if you had a question.
Yeah, we take our support very, very seriously in between calls, live calls, and in the curriculum that we produce, for sure.
Yep.
Good. So talk to me about, like, when you take me back to, like, was it hard for you to jump in at the beginning? Did you have to overcome any hurdles before you decided to commit and invest to the program, or did you sign up on that first,
No, I talked to my husband about it, and I think he probably thought I was absolutely crazy, because I was always the person friends would call, family would call and say, hey, we want to go here. Can you help us plan this trip? And it was the running joke amongst our friends and family that you should be a travel agent. You should be a travel agent. And I always said, no, I was just, and so finally one day out of the blue, I said to him, so there's this lady, Cyndi. I can do this.
I love it.
So, yeah, it wasn't really hard to get him on board, but I was nervous approaching him, because I'm like, can I really do this We have 2 kids. Well, one just graduated college, the other is in college. Am I being ridiculous? And he was like, go for it. So it was, once we got over
what does he
that,
think of us now? Does he think we're crazy now?
oh, we're going to Florida in a few weeks. We're going on a cruise in February.
No, he should be sending me flowers, is what I'm hearing, or a Christmas gift. No,
Exactly. Watch your mailbox.
Yeah, exactly, right. No, that's what I love. I love, first of all, kudos to him for saying, live your life, you take time for you. And of course there's that initial hesitation, but I love that you guys are traveling now and he's a big fan. That's awesome.
It's crazy. He's a high school teacher and an athletic director. So his dream would be to retire early and be my marketing person. He loves it. So
I love that. Yes. That's what my husband and I, we're in our business 100% of the time. So I love that. And I have all the faith in the world that you guys are on that path. I mean, you just did so much in the program. You really leaned in, committed to yourself. That's amazing. So you deserve all of the success that is already coming your way and will continue to. So last question, Amy, what would you tell that person who's sitting on the fence? They know they were like you. They want to get into travel. They want to do it the right way. They want to have success. What would you tell that person that's on the fence about moving forward?
Do it the right way. Join your program. That is 100. And I ran into a person not long ago. We were out who is a flight attendant, and we got to talking, and he was like, can you give me the information, this woman's name, this program's name? I was like, absolutely. If you're even thinking about it, do it the right way. Join the program, go through the steps. Like you said, it's a roadmap. You just go through step by step. You lay it all out, and the support's there for the questions. I would tell anybody who asks, and people that don't even ask me, I'm still telling them.
Shout it from the rooftops.
Yes, absolutely. Don't wait as long as I did. That's my only regret in all of this, is that I waited so long to get started, but I'm making up for it.
You're here now, and timing is perfect. I always say, when the student is ready, the teacher arrives, and here we are celebrating your success today. So all in good timing for sure. Absolutely. Guys, I want to say to you, if you're watching along and you are in the same shoes Amy was about 12 weeks ago, and you're like, I want to work in travel, but how would I even start? This is where you start. Apply for the Careers on Vacation Mastermind. You go to careersonvacation.com/ready now. You can submit an application. What we're going to do then is just do a free discovery call with you, just to learn about your goals, see if it would be a match to work together. And it's really more of a call for you to share our knowledge on how you would map out the next steps to get started in the industry. And if it's a match to work together, then we can consider you for the Careers on Vacation program like Amy did. And she's launched and selling all kinds of cruises and working with clients and all that stuff really in a month. You said in a month, right?
Yeah, it was fast.
That's amazing. Well, lady, thank you so much for trusting us with being a part of launching your brand and your journey. We're your cheerleaders for life as always. You're going over to the grad group, and so you're going to get some continued support from us, and we are just cheering for you. I'm so excited for what the next year is going to bring. And
I am too.
Wait a second, aren't you coming to our Gold Digger?
In Jamaica.
In Jamaica, man. So I'm going to see you next year in 2021.
I can't wait.
In Jamaica. So guys, if Amy was not 100% happy with her results, would she be spending more money coming to see us in Jamaica? No, she wouldn't.
No, I was trying to fit in Disney too, but I was like, oh, this isn't going to work.
I know, right? It's like we only do one a year, so you got to kind of pick and choose. But I think that's the right choice for you, and it's going to be amazing. So I'm so excited to see you there as well, as you know. So, well, awesome, lady. Well, congratulations. Thank you for taking time to share your story today. I know it's going to help a lot of people, and everybody out there, I wish you so much love and abundance. Click that link. Let's make you our next success story. Thanks, Amy. We'll talk soon, okay?
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.